Hey, NASDAQ. We get buzzed dope on the markets. We got war day 4. As a matter of fact, day 5. Today is Friday, March 7th. I don't know what it is. I am your technical analyst here. Oops. Those are cattle charts here. Let's replace this here. Crude oil. Okay, we're up $5 here today. Upper left-hand corner up here. See it up there? There's the price. I hope you can see this price scale. I think you can. Here I got a little gray line here. I got a number up here, 88.69. Okay, this is in the crude oil futures. Okay, and then I got those are only those are targets up there here. This, but it looks like there's something else up there here. Yeah, we got something up here around 998. Okay, and then there you can see up there 103. I don't think it's going up there, but you never know. You sink a submarine. So it is 7:38 a.m. This is in the pre-market. Let's just look here. Here we got wheat here. This was 2 days ago, man. We came down here and held this weekly low. Okay, look at where we are right now, up 17 here. These are new crop. This is Dees 481. November beans 1143. Okay, the May beans look like this. Okay, and July's look like this here. I have nothing here in the July on the way up here. We are in spot here, so I do have something about a dime higher here. Here's the that's the Dees corn. Let's look at the May corn here. This is a little upside looks, okay? But we're higher on the year here now. New highs for the year, okay? And some of these items here. Here, today, 88.69. Get up to 88.24, okay? If one was looking, that's a big number, okay? If you were looking to sell it and having some sort of stop here, but this is my big level, maybe look for $1.50. Who knows, man? Who knows? Just for a scalp, and then maybe we come back. It feels like we're going to need possibly a weekend event on the upside here. So these are a couple levels on the upside here. You can see 98 up there. We had another $10 here, like over the weekend or something like that. If there's some news. All right, let's just give a final look here on. These are meats here yesterday. We just have these levels here. Just yesterday, this happened to be the high here. We had this kind of head and shoulders here. Here's another. This is August cattle. I'm just giving you a little thing here, and this is in percent. You need some of this research. Up 8%. It means something to me here. Earlier this week, we got up to plus 2%, kind of held there, and this is where we are. And here's the feeder cattle. Oh, yeah, and then hogs here. Let's just give hogs a shout. You kind of a trend line breakout here. This number is 110.64 here. Okay, you can see here we close over the downward black line. Okay, that's a breakout. And now here we are again. Risk is, to me, on the upside. There's a couple sell numbers on the above that, just if you're looking to hedge your hogs at a pretty relatively attractive price. This is a long-term chart, okay? This is 2014. All right, I think we're going to call this a wrap. MAGA Media. Upper left-hand corner here, this is crude oil on an intraday. Okay. This is $1 over, okay? Just to put it in perspective, that's $1,000 of one lot over. But look at where we're kind of closing here. This is a big number. I thought we'd get it maybe a couple, maybe a $2 break or something. Here we're up $8. Okay, in the crude oil, up above here. I'll give a look. Okay, now the way I would think about, okay, because I'm looking to sell. I think you sell the piss out of this. So this is one number, and then we got a couple up here. These are targets. I don't really 98, but there's something else right on that 98 also. As a matter of fact, here, hang on a second. Let me hide this. Okay, 98.25. So that's a target, and 98.25 is another one of these light greens. This is a target, and then there's a dark green. And I don't know where that's off of here. That one, okay. 83.15 goes with 103.50. This is in crude oil. If you're looking to sell it, and there's a couple ways to play this. You could do spreads, or if you sell the Aprils and they break and you want to stay short it, buy a D's on a break. Possibly. These just ideas. Email me ARP@NASDOG here. Here we got D's corn here. What is this? I think this is a short-term chart here. We're going to see this right here. This was yesterday. You had a volume surge, 25,000. The first 12. I think this is a 12-minute bar. Oh, no. This is a little bit longer than that. Here in the NAS here, okay, this might be the rally here to sell intraday. Here's an orange down here. We opened, we gapped down, okay? We've been coming back here. Look at this. Here's the S&Ps. This is going to be a new low close here for a while. I like kind of selling this area here, you know. Might have to run here. And if we get under here, let's look at the S&P, okay? Got a head and shoulders here, 67.40. Okay, and I got something else highlighted right there. And we keep coming back. Look at this. We haven't closed under here in wow. We haven't closed under here since December. If we start to leak, okay, because people are thinking growth is challenged. These are a couple important highs here back here. Here, these two highs, see, right here. This was, I talked about this morning here. You know, just a couple old highs, and now we're starting to close lower, new lows. Where do we come from? All right. Where did we come from? All right, that's where we came from. Okay, give you a little bit of better perspective. Okay, so those are really small olive line buys there too. Okay, so what is this? 6,600 even. Okay, another 150. 7,000, man. That's S&Ps. All right, we'll finish up on this soft page. These would be some moving averages right now at 84.56, okay? These would be your moving averages here. I have them mapped out. This is for somebody else, okay? So what do we got? 84, what do we got around here? 83.20. It's kind of by low. It's a 20-day, okay? Simple, okay? So, hang on a second here. Cotton, yeah, those are cotton on the bottom there, okay? Cotton are in an area here, okay? Here, this is a longer-term cotton, daily. We made a run down here, you know, bought it here, crapped out, okay? We're waiting to buy it down here, okay? It does not mean it guarantees that we go down there. We get back over here, it's very sloppy, okay? We come here now, okay? It still is in the bottom quadrant for being like fire sale, okay? This one is just here to give you the swing here because here, you go from the olive up to the green. Exactly that. For one day, you know, for one day, sell off and then blow through, okay? That's what I mean when I say these numbers hold or fold. Anyway, so this one here, let's look at it on some kind of short-term chart here. Okay, let me go a little bit longer term. This is cotton. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff in here. Here, we'll just draw here 60. So if it's 64.5, where did we close Friday here? Oh, here. Okay, so this is about the end of the month. You can see we got some weightings up here. Okay, here you got another one. Okay, here a couple days ago we ran up here. Look at this, 84.88. It was like exact. Okay, because it's the algo. So here you'd have a head and shoulders bottom. You got this, you know, you got the olive here. You went down here. I didn't want to add naked for somebody else, you know, more, but because you have to risk that it pokes down here. But these are all long-term olive line buys in cotton. Okay, let's go look at here. This is cocoa here. This is a monthly probably here. Those are long-term, okay? See, because this is a monthly. Okay, so here we came down to something. This thing came from, listen, it came from up here, 12,000, okay? So we just got under 3,000. Now we're at 3,200, okay? 30.22 today's low. That's a big range, okay? You know, I like buying commodities, and you know, can you lose money? Can you get crushed? Lose a lot? Yes. Okay. Here we got sugar here. Here's coffee here. You know, spending a little time down here, babe. We got 3 weeks worth of bottom right here. Here, you can hold my levels. Here, I got 2 levels there. See, there you can see red, you can see, I don't know, blue or something like that. It just means that they're all on top of one another and they're right around 293. You need to know more exact than that. You're a professional trader. Let's do business. Here we got a trend line down here in coffee here. This is Rolls Royce. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Had somebody, we got stopped out here. We got stopped out over here. You know, here you are coming back up here. So you know, and this is rice is a long term, you know, cheap. And this was the we looked at that. Oh, here's the dollar. Oh, okay. Dollar's down 35 here. We went over here. So okay, so here we made a peak. Was this Monday? No. This would have been Tuesday. Okay, we made a peak. We got I don't have a lot of numbers here. Okay, I got a lot of them right in there. You know, and that's why you could chop around out there. You know, and then all of a sudden you break out. And sometimes you could break out one way and then fake it. Okay, and then go the other way. We've seen it. Here, this is sugar. Here, this is today. Oh, this is on a weekly. Oh, okay. Look at this. We're making new highs. You know, if you're looking, babe, this stuff is cheap here. Let's go look at the sugar. How high were we? 30, 28, 28, 28. So it's 50% off. You know? If you liked it at 28, now here we are at 14.75. But 14, we had some olives there. Look at it. Long-term trend line missed. Okay? And then all of a sudden, the next week, and attitudes change. You still had some lower highs here, okay? And then here, boom, boom, okay? You know? So here you got over here. They came back and finished it. Now all of a sudden this week we gapped higher just on this unrest, okay? This is copper. Oh, this is a daily in copper. Look out, under 572. Okay, and I think that's what we're going to wake up to. You know, crude will be down $10. Not today, okay, but maybe. We're up. What are we up? $8? We're up $8. Got up top left-hand corner. We almost made a run at 90. We're at 68.56. I'm sorry, 88.56. What are we playing here? We're playing a number I have, okay? If you need to know anything like that, or you want to trade with information like that, and my interpretation, okay? And then whatever time frame you want. Okay, we're going to call this a wrap. You need something, get a hold of me. There's the other one here. Here, hang on a second here. Let me try. Do I have a... okay. Email me, arp@nastog.com. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Always use a risk stop. So don't go home short crude oil. I wasn't saying to go home short, just so, okay? I was saying be prepared Sunday night or something. If we open up another $10 higher, hope for another $10 higher. Because we're going to want to, I think we're going to want to sell it because we're going back down to 55. Drill, baby, drill. Have a lovely day. And if you need some opinions, okay, and I don't get big opinions a lot, but if you need some opinions, let's do business. Thanks for watching.